I thought it was only wild on football Friday nights. Somehow it turns out to be wild on basketball Friday nights. Welcome into the Locker Room Report. She's Morgan Jackson. I'm Aaron Mukes. A lot of basketball highlights to get to, some top plays, some player of the weeks, some milestones that were hit.
Yeah, it seems like we're having milestones every week.
This is the time of year, right, for basketball season that we start to get them. But a lot of great talent here in South Georgia, reaching those pivotal 1,000, 2,000 points and all that good stuff. So we're going to get into all of that. We're actually going to start out in the Rose City where some of that was taking place. Brookwood hosting the Valwood Valiants. The Warriors looking to stay undefeated in region play and grab their 13th in a row, Morgan.
Jordan Jean gets Brookwood started with a corner three. And the Warriors, well, Aaron, they didn't look back.
Yeah, this is one of the best teams in GIAA. Brookwood fast break. Jean delivers again.
Here's my guy right here, Roscoe Jones to Thomas Lee, and just like that, Warriors up 7-zip.
The Valiants struggled all night in this one to break the press, and it's stolen by Levi Williams, who gets in on the scoring fun.
Yeah, we talk about how important that press is. Warriors 14-0 run ended by Richard Hunter's three ball, but Valiants held to just 3 points in the first.
Yeah, second quarter no different. Warriors in complete control. Lee showing off the handles and a no-look pass to David Flowers. They go up 20.
New half, same story. Brookwood dominates in this one, 62-23. Jordan Jean and Levi Williams led all scorers with 16 apiece.
We dominated the first quarter. I thought second half we played pretty poorly, but I think when we established ourselves as well as we did in the first half, I mean, it kind of engineered the rest of the night for us. So we're really pleased with that. We played really well in that first half, but we got to put 32 minutes of basketball together.
Now it's better than one player reaching 1,000 points. How about two on the same team on the same night, reaching that 1,000-point milestone? Brookwood teammates Jordan Jean and Roscoe Jones each scored their 1,000th point during an away game against Maclay last week. And before tonight's game against Valwood, the dynamic duo was honored at center court.
Just a dream come true. I just can't believe it, and I'm just so proud of myself, and I just want to say thank God again.
Both Jean and Jones agreed that the milestones felt even sweeter because they accomplished it together.
Because Roscoe, he's one of my best friends, greatest friends, known since like the 5th grade. We've been playing travel ball together, and now he came to Brookwood in his freshman year, and we've been playing varsity basketball together, so it's been like really great playing with him and getting 1,000 points with him.
As juniors, both Jean and Jones say they hope to hit 1,500 or even 2,000 points before their Brookwood career concludes next season. And of course, we say a big congratulations to them. Morgan, we have to talk about this Brookwood team. They've been so close the last couple of years. They started when these kids were 8th and 9th graders. They don't have Walker anymore, the big guy in the middle, but they still have that great guard play. Can they get over the hump this year and actually bring home a state title?
Who else is atop of them? Is it Deerfield?
Deerfield's up there, but they've handled Deerfield this year. Maybe some of the other teams that aren't in the area that we don't know too much about.
No, I think this is their year.
They were really close last year. I thought they had it. I think this year, when you get more experienced play, we talked about Jordan Jean and those guys, the experience is the difference for me. They've seen this. They've been there now. They tasted defeat. And Coach talked about it last year, how this team has just grown over the years. I'm kind of excited to watch.
Yeah, that experience, that leadership, these milestones, I think this is the year they put it all together.
Well, if the Warriors can make that trip back to a state championship appearance, hopefully get over the top this year, we might see a couple of teams of our teams in it, because it could be a Deerfield, Brookwood, maybe final, which would be a lot of fun. All right, coming up, we are just getting started. We go to the wall. Fast Break Friday. More highlights coming up. Stay with us. All right, we're back at the wall for this Fast Break Friday. A lot of good region matchups tonight. We got our first chance to see a team that is playing really, really well to start the year, kind of we're going towards the tail end of the year. You had a chance to get out to Cordele to see them.
Yeah, let's just head straight out to the Cougar Den. 14-3 Chris County looking to complete the season sweep over Pierce. Caden Lofton, yeah, well, remember that name. He led the way with 18. Something special about that corner, hand down, man down. Courtney Oliver from deep. A.B. Bryan gets it to go in the other corner. 7 triples from the Cougars tonight. And how about this? Freshman DeAndre Mays getting his first varsity bucket, adding the free throw for a 3-point play.
Shout out to
the
the
crowd
youngin'.
have been wanting this one from Lofton all night long, and well, there it is. Just an all-around fun win, and Mays solidifying his spot on varsity next season. I'm assuming he finished with 12. Chris County takes care of business 73-41.
It helps out a lot because, a lot of times you have injuries and, just the wear and tear of the season. So it's a good idea to try to get kids in the rotation so, you have that depth going into the region playoffs.
I asked Coach how it helped to get some of the younger guys some reps with such a long season because they have their sights set on winning the region, and if things keep going the way they do, they will be hosting the region tournament in Cordele.
Go get you some, freshmen. To Leesburg, a big region matchup between the top two teams in the region. The first of two meetings, Josiah Franklin and company came out, blazing. Torrin Williams, good look inside Franklin, 2 of his 8 in the first quarter. Williams was dialed in from distance. Lee County would jump out to a 7-0 run. Big work inside by Tremaine Johnson. What a start for the Trojans. They would go up 17-2 out the gate, but basketball is a game of runs. Houston County, they would go on a run of their own. Cuts the lead to just 4 in the second quarter. Second half now. Lee County trailing by 4. Jashawn Maddox hits the corner 3. Fourth quarter, Houston up 4. It's the big man, Braylon Mills, and that is a big man, Morgan. Extends the lead to 6, but Trojans not going away. Williams, again, his 4th triple of the contest. It's a 4-point game. Again, under 20 to play. Trey Bush, who was big in the final quarter, says not so fast. A 3, that would make it a 2-point game. Now, Lee County would have to look to get a steal. The ball would get inside to Mills. He's going to miss the dunk. They would foul him, and the big man eats up the pressure, if you like that. Knocks down both free throws to put the game on ice. Houston County goes on the road, wins by 4. And these two teams are not done. They're going to meet again on Tuesday night.
Yeah, that should be a good one. GIAA Hoops down in Thomasville, Brookwood hosting the Lady Valiants, who are looking to win their first game since November 20th. Valiant gets things started with a layup by sophomore Isabel Fan. And then we see Bailey Murphy gets the board and finds Ann Harvey Shaw. She'll nail a jumper, and the Valiants lead 7-4 after 1. Low scoring right there. Opening the second, Eliza Rosser to Kendall Moore. She goes up with it, but it's blocked by Valwoods Bryce Carter, her second of the night. Brookwood's Mylan Paramore is good from beyond the arc. Warriors head to the locker room down 2. And then Brookwood comes alive in the 4th, outscoring the Valiants 17-4. Kendall Moore scored 6 of her 10 points in the final quarter, and the Warriors take this one 46-32.
I think we've had a long week, and they just wanted to end on a win. So it's all their effort. They turned the intensity up, so it's a lot about their energy and effort. It's nothing special, but when a group plays together like they did, then good things can happen. So energy and effort.
Now let's head back out to Cordele. Both teams with just 3 wins on the year, but only one can come out with their 4th. The Lady Cougars down 2 here. Mariah Chambers puts the home team on the scoreboard. She scored over 10 in the first half. Kadesha Glover led all scorers with 10. Defense, the storyline in the second half. Pierce held to just 10 points. Shanice Jones is knocked down, and so is the shot. Chris County protects the Cougar Den 47-25.
Big win by the Chris County Cougars. Lady Trojans looking for their 4th win in a row. Lee County making it very hard on the team from Houston County. Kamaya Hutcherson, fresh off her 23 points against Veterans. She's going to lay it in there off the break. Then off the inbounds, it's Hutcherson from the corner. One of her 2 triples. She finishes with 10 in this one. Kamari Franklin from the wing. The Lady Trojans knocked down 8 triples on the night. The defense, too much for the Bears. Zanaya Black with the steal. Lee County allowing just 2 points in the first half. This one, it wasn't close. Start to finish, a 3rd consecutive region win.
Here is the Albany State University Player of the Week.
After a loss to region foe Coffee, the Lady Trojans took a long look in the mirror at which way did they want their season to go? A win against TCC in a tough slate starting this week, a stretch of 2 more region games, and 1 against the best teams in the state. Talia Porter and Lee County answered the bell. Porter's 16-point performance led the way Monday night over the Lady Tornadoes. She followed up with another 16 on Tuesday. She capped off the week, an undefeated week, by getting to the line 10 times in a blowout win over Houston County. 3 straight region wins has the Lady Trojans geared up for a late season run.
It's been great. I feel like we have been a better team. We progressed than last year. We have more players that want to play with more experience. And the younger team that's coming up, they're great. Hustle, go hard. Don't worry about the crowd. Just, hustle. It was really a success for us because Monroe always beat us, so we had to go out there and play hard like we always do.
Congratulations to Porter earning WALB Player of the Week. Stay with us after the break. We're counting down from 5 to 1. It's our top plays from the week. Still to come. All right, let's get out to Dawson. Always fun when Deerfield and Terrell Academy square off. Lady Eagles riding a 5-game win streak. Just 3 games left after tonight. And if you were at tonight's game, you got to see a defensive masterclass. Off the steal, Hadley Webb's going to get in transition. She's going to find Sally Masters. And it was a lot of that tonight. Lady Eagles hold the Knights to just 2 points in the first half. Masters inside to Lily Addison. And then Terrell would start to find their range. Masters finds the bottom of the net here. Natalie Oliver drops one in from the wing, 9 of hers in the first half. Webb says, don't forget about me. She makes the 3. Terrell making it look easy. No resistance and no score on the scoreboard there. But it was 57-14 was your final. All right, let's take a look at some scores from around the area on the boys' side. Morgan, Atkinson, and Klitsch. I heard there was a little scuffle there or something, but Atkinson gets the win, 57-41. Early County, big one, 65-38. What are we going to continue to say about Westover? They just keep balling, 80-61. Coffee, 69.
I believe it was closer than that. It was like 69-77 or something.
Thomas County Central? That one?
Yeah, it was closer than that.
Oh, okay. Well, it says 69-18. So, and then Fitzgerald takes care of Berrien, 68-37.
Yeah, Worth County falls by 1 to Jeff Davis, a heartbreaker. Monroe, Braden Burns was out this game. I just feel like maybe I should say that so the people know. 85-48 loss actually to Cairo. And then Citizens Christian loses to Robert Toombs, and Lee County, like we said, lost by 4 to Houston County.
All right, we'll have to fix those before we get there. Let's get to our top plays. How about this, Morgan? Play number 5 comes from an undefeated Seminole County.
Yeah, Vari Leonard, he was nice all night. Inside move, finishing with contact.
All right, let's go to play number 4. This one comes from earlier in the week, Monroe. The two-handed jam. Give him the two-handed stuff, Monroe, play number 4. Play number 3 comes out again in the Rose City.
Yeah, I love this player here. Behind the back by Thomas Lee, and then look at that no-look pass. Great ball movement right there.
Beautiful, beautiful play. They're doing big things out there in Brookwood. Play number 2 comes from Ashburn, and I'm just going to let this do everything it needs to do. I think this reminds me of oh my goodness.
That's a grown man block.
Not only did he do that, but he hurt him bad. He made him fall. Look at that. Physical. Yeah, that's a football player playing basketball right there. All right, let's get to play 1.
Here is the Carpet World Play of the Week.
Play number 1 coming out of Cordele. He's taking flight right there. Just look at him. I don't know what to say about that
Anytime you can take flight, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Can we get in the shot? All right. Look, we are not done. We are just getting started. We are going to head to overtime right now. I don't know what's going on right here. Make sure you join us at WALB.com or on Facebook. We're going to log in and we're going to spend some time with you guys.
Yeah.
More highlights, more scores, and more talking to us. Stay with us. Thanks for watching the Locker Report. Good night.